Alrighty, I had something on my mind. I don't know if I'll post this, but I know I'll go back later and review it for myself because I like to go over topics and uh, just to talk. No, stuff most people already know about. It helps me to kind of refresh on some points and stuff. That way, maybe when I'm out and about, I could help somebody, or maybe just in general by posting this, it will help somebody if it comes across their feed or something. But uh, I just I love helping people. I love just talking. That's how things can get worked out. That's the beautiful part about just conversating with people in general. There's this big thing of people feeling burdened when they want to talk to people about stuff, and I just I can't stress enough just having one person. You don't need a lot of people in your life. It's good to have people in your life, but having the few or one person that really cares about you, that sees you and hears you for who you are as a person. Most people go through life with that person. Most people eventually in life find a person like that, and it's beautiful. I'm telling you, it feels refreshing to have people like that in your life. And I just hope, and I send out the manifestation, that people will find that type of person in their life. That way, when they have stuff burdened on them, they don't feel like locked behind, a door to where they can't express those feelings. And it's important that people do, because I heard something last night. It was about speaking about people with strength. Some people had so much strength that they can just forge on ahead. They don't have to vent. They don't have to do any of that stuff. But there's a such thing of being as being too strong, because no matter how strong you are, stuff will get to you. And venting that, expressing it, letting it out, man, because it's like anything. You just keep it bottled up inside. Over time, that's just going to diminish your light inside of you. So having that one person, there's a thing I heard a couple months ago. The guy said, how dare you deny a friend the honor to be there for you in that time? And it's so powerful. It's something taken for granted most of the time. People just talk to talk, right? And when you get in depth and you just don't even be shy about it. Just, like, hey, how you doing? How are you really doing? And I'm telling you, you start doing that to people, heck, even strangers. These days it's, there's so much tension. But, you do that, you'll be surprised the light you'll see in someone's eyes sometimes. Like, it sparks something in in them that it's a domino effect. I love going back to that phrase because it's true. A domino effect is like a ripple throughout time, man. But I just wanted to talk about that. The main key is to don't be afraid to talk about stuff. Whatever you got going on, just keep forging ahead. A motto I like saying is, you put enough steps in front of you, eventually you'll find yourself in a better place mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever you're searching for. Just keep forging ahead, keep going no matter what it is. It's different practices of a mindset is key, because our minds, they are left checked, can be destructive. So that goes back to talking about things. And there's a lot of people that don't like to talk about stuff. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. But understanding when it gets to the point to where it's so weightful, don't be afraid to take that step, because you're only going to gain. You're not going to lose. So I can't stress enough, just not being afraid to talk about that stuff, just whatever it is that you're going through. keep your eyes on the horizon. There's always going to be a brighter day. This is not, whatever season you're in, if it's dark, it's not going to be that way forever. The more steps you put in front of you and the more experience you get, the more you work on yourself, eventually something's going to work, something's going to click, and it's going to flip into a positive manifestation in your life. So I just, I believe in you. Whatever you're going through, I believe in you. Keep going. The phrase, fake it till you make it, or if you just day by day, moment by moment, live in the here and now. There's so much to be focused on in the future. But the here, the now, the present, the moment, taking a deep breath, grounding your feet, like heck, walking around barefooted, literally, and moments, around your house or just wherever that's safe. You'll be surprised, like the rooting and the grounding and just taking moments throughout the day for yourself, how impactful that is on your mind and, your mental health. So I just wanted to get that video out there and, just bring up some key points and don't be afraid. You're a bright person. You got a beautiful soul because you're alive, right? Every person has, good in them, right? I don't care who you are. You've got good in you. It's a lot of people go down paths they, are either hard to turn back from or they're battling with. But that doesn't mean they don't have good in them. So just always remember that if you're ever in doubt, ever in mental conflict with yourself, just know you being alive, honestly, that is the point. That is what truly matters. Don't let outside people, outside forces try to deter you from that mindset that you as a person are beautiful. You've got a lot of light shining inside of you, right? So just keep forging ahead. Keep that smile on your face. Keep telling yourself that you are worthy, you are worth it. All right? I love y'all. Peace.